November of 2009, two people from Virginia who are auditioning to be on a reality show on Bravo snuck into a private party at the White House and met the president. An investigation discovered that established protocols were not followed. Vice President Biden's motorcade has been involved in several accidents, including a fatal one. One of the accidents included figure skater Peggy Fleming and bobsled champion Vanetta Flowers, who were riding with the vice president's motorcade. They suffered minor injuries when they were rear-ended on the way to a hockey game. Later in the year, two Secret Service vehicles struck and killed a pedestrian in Maryland. Biden's motorcade also hit a cab in New York City while transporting the VP to appear on The Daily Show. The Secret Service said that the personnel involved were different in each incident. Apparently, the Secret Service has been so overworked lately they have to teach their 15-year-old children how to drive during work hours. A group of Secret Service agents that were assigned to protect the first family in Martha's Vineyard rented a group of homes where they hosted Keggers-style parties that angered local residents. The parties got so loud that the local police had to be called in to shut it down. They also participated in bar fights and other parties that lasted until 4 a.m. In 2011, a shooter shot 7 shots on the South Lawn near the White House. That's a tongue twister. The president and the first lady were away, but their daughter Sasha was at home when the shots were fired. Within minutes of the incident, a supervisor told them over the radio, "No shots have been fired, stand down." Either the supervisor is terrible at his job, or he really doesn't like Sasha Obama. Several Secret Service agents were recalled after being caught drinking and hiring prostitutes while working in Colombia before a summit attended by President Obama. 13 Secret Service officials were implicated in this incident. A Secret Service agent was caught drunk driving in Miami hours before the president arrived, and 2 officers were found sleeping on the job the same day. One Secret Service agent who was on a job in the Netherlands ahead of a presidential visit was found in a hotel hallway, passed out drunk after a heavy night of drinking. I'm thinking about stopping shooting this video and going and applying to be a Secret Service agent. Those guys seem like they know how to party up. Last year, an intruder was able to jump the White House fence, run past the Secret Service agents, and make it into the White House. The Secret Service agents involved were reportedly surprised that the Bushes didn't stop him from getting in. It should have been even more of a surprise that the doors to the White House were unlocked. And the guards inside the White House were physically too small to tackle the intruder, all while Yakety Sax was playing in the background. Earlier this year, 2 senior agents went to a bar, got significantly drunk, and then drove back to the White House where they drove their car into a construction barrier. There have been so many security breaches that the director of the Secret Service resigned last October. The Secret Service leaked Jason Chivette's personal file showing that he had unsuccessfully applied for a job within the Secret Service after he had criticized them. Earlier this year, a Secret Service agent was arrested for trying to break into a woman's house with a gun. And remember those 2 drunk Secret Service agents from earlier? Well, they may have been deleted because the agency conveniently has a policy to delete surveillance data every 72 hours. And given all the mishaps over the past few years, only the director of the Secret Service has resigned. And that didn't even help. Several of these mishaps have happened well past her resignation over a year ago. The only other personnel change that has happened is 4 high-ranking officials were reassigned to other positions within the Secret Service. Whoop-de-doo.